Hi, everybody. I'm Corey Truax with North Greenville University.
Hi, I'm Ann Ost. I'm the program director for the Master's in Education program at North Greenville University.
And here is everything you need to know about North Greenville University's Master's of Education program in 5 minutes. Dr. Ost, I want to start here. Who do you have in mind when you're thinking about your master's program? Who is the ideal candidate out there who might enroll in that program?
Well, it's someone who has graduated with a teaching degree, who wants to further their knowledge about how best to meet needs of students.
When we think about master's education for the educator, I genuinely don't know. Is that person trying to seek just to be a better educator, or is that also about administration?
In this particular case for the MED, it's just about how to teach better. We do have 3 different concentrations, and one of those does focus on leadership. So if you wanted to be a grade level chair or, have some responsibility like school improvement council chair, that would certainly help you with things like that.
When I think of the teacher out there that might be watching who says, yes, I love my students. I always want to be more excellent at this. There's cost to getting better, genuine like tuition cost and time and all that. What's the benefit that you would give back to that objection? This is going to cost me something to get better at my job. What's the benefit for it?
Well, the benefit would be that you'll get paid more. So it pays for itself in about 3 years.
Wow.
And so that's the first thing. And of course, the love of learning. Teachers typically have a love of learning, so they don't mind putting money up front if they know they're going to get a good return on their investment.
I had no idea that was the case. Yes. So in most, education systems, you're compensated for higher education level.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, that's a good one to know. That'll be some new content out on everything you need to know. I think secondarily, after these programs, about students that will be taught by our graduates, I tend to just be think about the end of the process. When a student in a local school experiences being taught by a North Greenville University graduate, what do we want that student to be experiencing?
Joy, first of all. We really want to instill that in students. Deep relationships with the teacher, because we all know in education that that's the key, is a relationship with a student. We also want that student to experience academic rigor and all the things that make students who they are, not just test scores, but the relationships building, how to work together in a community. We want that student to feel valued and loved and appreciated.
When you say rigor, I want to take it back to the actual program, the Master's of Education. Yeah. I would love for you to talk about the distinction between just getting the credential, just getting the master's behind your name, and the actual rigor of the program. How should someone be prepared to get into this?
That's a great question. Basically, it is a hands-on program. We target the working adult, so teachers who have very little time in their daily lives to do a master's degree. We factor in that to the program. So we really look at quality work over quantity work. The projects we are doing with our students are in their classrooms. They're hands-on. We want them to do, not just to get information.
That's good. In terms of interaction, I find I develop better when I interact with people doing a similar job, and I find the ways in which they're doing it maybe better or differently than I am. And sometimes with online education, you just don't get a ton of it. What's maybe the philosophy or the interaction as a student? What experience?
Okay, so funny you should ask that, because some online students want online because they don't want exactly what you described.
Okay. Yeah.
And we find that more often than not. The students who crave community, we do things like discussion boards within our class. We do chats, we do blogs, I know it's an old term, wikis, all the things, right? And we use a lot of AI in our program to help us communicate. So they get that community if they need it.
The AI component is always interesting for every field right now. So this is coming out in your master's program as well?
Absolutely.
Any specific way in which you want to highlight that?
Well, sure. We use a certain platform, and that platform allows us to do projects and videos and lots of cutting edge type activities. So we engage in the platform with the students, and the projects and things are designed as if the student, not as if, but the student needs to use that platform in order to create a product.
Final question for you. We've got an educator out there watching, and he or she has decided, okay, I'm ready to take my next step. I think I want to pursue a master's. What's that first step, the first place you'd send them?
I would send them to the website.
Very good.
And have them discuss with a guidance counselor or an admissions counselor what to do.
Dr. Walsh, thank you for the time.
You got it.
And that is everything you need to know about North Greenville University's Master's of Education programs in 5 minutes.